Hey Gemini, we are doing today no contact. We're going to just go over a few topics so that way we can kind of get a roundabout information in regards to you and the person that you are in no contact with. So we are going to check on their current feelings towards the lack of communication, the reason for the ghosting, especially if it was on their side of why you guys stopped talking, the intentions for you as far as with what their intentions are, what their next moves are towards you in the next 3 months, and then just some guidance to close us out. So let's see. What is Gemini's person's current feelings towards the lack of communication at this time? Okay, so you have the Empress card in reverse. They feel like whatever was created it's at a standstill, of course. I mean, it's like communication, of course. Of course. Judgment. So either you or your person, there was a decision that needed to be made and it wasn't made. And I do feel with this Empress card here, the decision had something to do with whether or not should we continue to grow this and create this and bring it into fruition. Sorry, I have my Invisalign in today, so my retainer. I'm having some trouble saying words, so my apologies. But anyway, if in fact you guys should keep moving, or if you should not continue on moving forward. 3 of Cups. Why the 3 of Cups? King of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of uncertainty in regards to whether or not they should communicate with you or what they should do. You have the 3 of Cups here, which right off the bat, what I'm getting, especially because there's like a back and forth type of energy that they have right now in regards to you and how they are being silent, is that they enjoyed your company. However, they're uncertain, King of Swords in reverse, whether or not they should actually proceed with this opportunity with you. I don't feel like this is someone that you were in a long-standing relationship with. I do feel like this is somebody that you may have started dating. Not a real foundation was ever formed because we have this Empress in reverse here. So it was like things were starting to bloom and then it just died. So it could have been that they decided to pull back because of the fact that they weren't sure, their headspace wasn't necessarily clear on whether or not they wanted to pursue the relationship, or it could be you. Take it as it resonates. All right, so let's see. What was the reason? We're going to figure out what was the reason behind the ghosting or lack of communication, silence. What was the reason that you two stopped talking? The Moon card. This could be seen as so many different things. This could be secrets. This could be not wanting to divulge feelings, not wanting to divulge information. See, I told you I'm gonna have some troubles with speaking. I should have took this thing out before I started, but it's all good. That ain't y'all's problem. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Hold on. I feel like I want to blurt out. I feel like someone got bored. I feel like one of you got bored. And especially because I'm reading for Gemini, it's very possible that you got bored. And maybe they sensed it. But give me just a second here. That might not resonate for all of you, but for some of y'all, because you got to keep a Gemini on their toes, right? You have those twins that they can get very bored if you don't. And when I'm looking on this table here, it looks like there's a lot of cups that are here. As opposed to any other suit or any other element, there's cups here, which means that this could be somebody who has a lot of water in their chart. So they may be somebody that's kind of more emotional than Gemini would prefer. But let's see. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Moon. The Nine of Cups in reverse. The Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I still feel like this is somebody, sorry, I just kicked the stand. Somebody between the two of you lost interest or felt like there was value that was being lost in this situation. And so because of that, you got the Moon card here, the Nine of Cups. So all of that emotional fulfillment is draining out. The cups are emptying out. When I'm asking for clarification, I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, which is like someone that's no longer holding value. I'm going to go with what I felt in my gut as soon as I seen it from the very start, is that somebody got bored. I really actually feel like it was you, Gemini. Now, of course, if you're dealing with another Gemini, it's very possible. I mean, you know, I still feel like this is possibly a water sign or someone that has heavy water in their chart, because you have the Moon card here that is still water, even if it's a major arcana. That's still water because that represents Cancer. Then you have this Nine of Cups, you have this Three of Cups. And it would make sense in regards to you guys not communicating anymore because somebody was giving more emotion to it. And then now being uncertain as far as with what direction they should take and whether or not they should go or stay, because the feelings between the two of you have changed. I want to ask one other thing here. What was the reason of the feelings changing? Because this says feelings change, but it's not actually telling why. What's the reason? Something is telling me to switch it up. Ten of Pentacles fell out. Page of Swords. Someone was trying to determine if this was really their person. And watching the other person, I feel like, is it you, Gemini, that ghosted? Everything is screaming Gemini did this. It's not going to be all Geminis, but for some reason, I feel like it's you, Gemini. Take it as it resonates. It could completely be reversed. I have 10 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Someone, whether this be you or the other person, was studying the other person to determine whether or not they would be a good fit to have a long-lasting, withstanding relationship. And this is the reason as to why things kind of dwindled down. They're saying, yeah, sure, I have fun with you. And like I said, this could be you, Gemini, saying this about the other person. It can be reversed. Take it as it resonates. But this person is saying, yes, I have fun with you, but I'm not sure that I want to create a life with you. Okay, you got the Empress here. There's a baby in the womb. Okay. Let's go into their intentions and see what they have in store for you. What are your intentions with my Gemini subscribers and viewers? Anyone who's viewing, that's a Gemini. What are the intentions? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, it does not matter. What are the intentions? Two of Wands. At this point, they're wanting communication. They're hoping for communication because you see how they're wanting to talk to you about everything. You see how she's holding the world here and she's looking up at the moon and the stars. She wants to have this deep, passionate conversation with you. What else? The Devil. Why the Devil? Why the Devil? Someone's obsessed. I was thinking that, but I just wanted to, yeah. Somebody is obsessed with the fact that the other person walked away and it was like there was no fucking closure. The intention is to speak on what the hell is going on. You have this Two of Wands followed by the Devil. So when we clarify the Devil, we get the Justice in reverse. Someone feels as though there was an imbalance in the relationship or whatever you guys were calling each other. I mean, it's a relationship. If you share something with someone, it's a relationship. Someone is confused in regards to what is going on. But what I feel is they're so stuck on the fact that there's no communication. There's a lack of communication. Like I said, they were having fun. Shit, I almost dropped it. They were having fun. They were having fun with you. And now that there's been no communication, it's very confusing and it feels very unfair because one side was very sure, I feel, one side is very sure, so sure that they're now obsessed with the reason as to why there was no closure, why you guys have not communicated. And they're wanting to justify things. They're wanting to rectify whatever has happened. They're also wanting answers because they feel like they have been wrongly, well, they've been done wrong. So the intentions are to have a conversation. What's the moves? What are the next moves towards Gemini in the next 3 months? I'm not going to take that one. I don't want it. What are the moves in the next 3 months for Gemini or towards Gemini? Six of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, I just had two that come up. Seven of Swords in reverse. Ace of Cups. Someone is regretting being one-sided. This Hanged Man keeps coming up at the bottom of the deck in the reverse. So somebody wants to get over the fact that this thing that you two had was one-sided and move towards actually offering up love. Ace of Cups. So you have the Six of Pentacles where it was very one-sided. The Seven of Swords, which, or I'm sorry. No, I was right. Seven of Swords, which it's like being very regretful for, some of them may have been kind of strategic. Some of them, it's just, like I said, some of them may have dipped out just like very abruptly. Like it didn't dwindle down. Some of them literally just boop, no communication and left the other person scratching their head like, what the fuck just happened? And so whoever did this, whoever is the one that took more and gave less is the one who feels regret. Whichever one of y'all that is, whether it be Gemini or the other person. And wanting to offer this cup of love, this Ace of Cups. Now we're going to get into guidance in relation to this situation to see what it is. Oh, Lord have mercy. What it is. Let me fix this. That Gemini needs to do moving forward. What's the guidance for Gemini with this situation moving forward. 9 of Wands, the Emperor in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles. All of this screams healing. And I even fucking hate saying that word because it's like, it's so, there's an imbalance right now. Gemini, some of y'all could be obsessed with the fact that you didn't get your justice, while this other person may actually be obsessed that they don't know which move to make. But what I'm getting as far as guidance, when you have this 9 of Wands and this Emperor in reverse, it's like there's a very heavy imbalance in regards to guarding your heart, but not necessarily healing yourself, just kind of being stuck in that space. And ignoring it is not going to heal it. You got to go through it to be able to heal this. And some of you guys, I do feel it's because that closure is not there and it's just kind of irking you. Like, I know I was a good person. I didn't do shit wrong, but yet I still got done wrong. And some of you feel blindsided by this. And because of that, it's very hard to kind of get over, because there was investment on your side. And it was just kind of like this person said, well, I don't know if I want to invest. And so they just drew back without even like having a conversation or anything like that. But the guidance I'm getting is to not, if this person tries to come back and offer any type of reconciliation or anything in that nature, what I'm truly getting, do not just run straight into it. Don't do that, because you want to watch how they move and what they do. And I hate when I don't like saying people have to earn your trust. I feel like trust is definitely given upon how a person's actions are, but once they do break it, then it's kind of like, okay, do you want to go backwards? Like, you really need to ask yourself, do I want to go backwards? Do I want to possibly put myself in harm's way again because this person might flake on me again? And it's not going to be the same for everyone. And sometimes people actually do freak out and they decide to dip out because they're scared. But then there are some that are just emotionally unavailable. I do also feel like this is saying that you are emotionally unavailable as well. That it's not going to resonate with everybody. Take it as it resonates. But what I'm being called to say for some reason is hold your horses. And they're on a horse. Well, it's like a leafy horse, but it's a Knight of Pentacles. Hold your horses, because you need to be able to determine if this thing that you've created with this person is worthy of your time or doesn't hold value. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 cards from Message of Love Oracle deck just to get some insight on what your person wants, well, how your person feels but doesn't want you to know. All right, let's see. Confession. I feel unclear about where we stand. That's the whole damn reading, is it not? Gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Some of them may have cared about their appearance with you, and not saying that you're an embarrassment. They may be very traditional and maybe dealing with you might be a little untraditional, and because of that they needed to pull back to determine. I mean, that would make a lot of sense, seeing as that they were trying to decide whether or not you would possibly be the end all be all. So that's in line for sure. And then hope. I haven't given up hope on us yet. So even though there's silence between the two of you, they're still hoping that something can come out of this. hence the reason I do feel why they feel that regret, and then also wanting to possibly offer up something. But this doesn't necessarily state that they will stick around. So just be very discerning when this person, if this person does arrive back at your doorstep, and make the best and safest determination for you when it's regarding to the matters of heart. So I hope that this resonated with some of you, all of you, at least most of you. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know if this resonated, if you like this, this series for the no contact. All right, Gemini. Well, until next time, you guys take care.